All right, boys and girls, this morning in class, we did a morning message together. And we learned that we can dot letters, which letters are all by themselves and they make sounds. And then we learned to box words, so letters put together make words. And then we also learned that we can underline a sentence. And we know a sentence ends with an end mark. So remember, we did word, space, word, space, word, end mark to make a sentence. So we did this in class together. Today, for your job, you're going to turn this paper over and you're going to find the rectangle at the top, and then it has today's date, September 17th, 2020, and you're going to do this side with mommy and daddy at home. And mommy and daddy might have to help you for sure with this one because there's a lot of words on this side. So I'm going to first read the morning message to you. I can find the letter M. I know that Matt, movie, and monster start with M. Can you find them? So before we do anything, I'm going to need 3 color crayons. So I got green, purple, and red. So before you start the next step, make sure you have 3 colors and pause the video. Once you have your colors, the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to dot some letters. And we know letters are all by themselves. And when you have letters and you put them together, they make words. So if I look at these different words in my morning message, I can see that they all are made up of letters. So let's find a letter M. So I'm gonna look around and see. I know, Matt. I know that Matt starts with the letter M. So I'm going to take my crayon and I'm going to dot underneath the M because that's a letter, and that's the letter M. Now I'm gonna look for another letter that is the letter M. So I'm gonna see if I can find another M in our morning message. Ooh, not too far from this one. I see another M in movie. So that's the word movie, but the letter M is the letter it starts with. Okay, now I'm gonna try and find one more M to start. There's lots more in here, but I'm gonna just find one more. So I know that Matt, movie, and monster. Monster starts with the letter M, so I'm gonna dot that letter M as well. So now I found 3 M's. If you wanna challenge yourself, you can go back and look at the other words and see if maybe you can find one more by yourself. And then we're gonna do the next step together, which we're going to box a word. So remember, letters are all by themselves and they make sounds. But when we take a bunch of letters and we put them together, we can make a word. So I'm gonna look in my morning message and see if I can find a word. I can, boys and girls, look, that's our star word from last week. So I'm going to box that star word, can. Now it's made up of 3 letters, C-A-N, but when I put them together, I made the word can. So that's one word that I boxed. I can find the, oh my goodness, boys and girls, there's our star word from this week. I'm gonna box that as well. The, so I'm gonna put a box around it. And how many letters are in that word? 1, 2, 3. Letters put together make words. All right, boys and girls, I want you to find 1 or 2 more words by yourself and put a box around them. The very last thing we're going to do with this morning message, boys and girls, is we're going to try to find a sentence. And that is the trickiest part. A sentence starts with a capital letter and it ends with an end mark. And remember, a sentence is word, space, word, space, word, space, end mark. So here, if I go at the very beginning of my morning message, I, space, can, space, find, space, the, space, letter, space, letter, and then here. There's your end mark. So word, space, word, space, word, space, word, space, word, space, word, end mark. So I know my sentence starts here, and I'm gonna underline it. It's gonna go all the way to the end of this line, and then I'm gonna go back and it goes all the way to this end mark. And this end mark's a period, so you can circle that there, and you know that your sentence ends right there. If you want to challenge yourself, you can with mommy and daddy go and see if you can find another sentence or two in the rest of our morning message. When you're done, take a picture of this side and upload it to Seesaw so we can see that you dotted the letter M, boxed a few words that you found, and then underlined a sentence. Take a picture of your morning message and upload it to Seesaw.